Are you sure you want to start streaming? Yes. So sure. All right. So looking to get some feedback on whether or not people can hear us. Everything look good, sound good. You should see Nicole. Not me yet. Just let me know in the chat, hun, when they give you the thumbs up, and we will start this holiday bash. The holiday bashing.
Oh, people are saying hello. So.
Let the holiday bashing begin. Oh, you would have lost a hand there, sister. Your hand would have been disintegrated into nothing.
Star Wars. Soon.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that people are already lining up.
What? Oh yeah, kill that feed, huh? Yeah. Okay. Well, here we are, 2015, another year. You ready to get started?
We had a baby.
We had a baby. She's inside, cooking breakfast. Get them started early. All right. Millie's here too. You won't be able to really see her. She's on the floor walking around. All right. So, happy holidays, everybody. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Where are we in the lineup of Hanukkah?
It might be, let me see. I think it might be day 7.
I am not very good with my Jewish holidays. What day of Hanukkah is it today?
I know, right?
Nice Google search.
Whatever came up.
All right. Anyway, you ready to get started?
What's today? Today is the 11th, so it's from the 6th to the 14th.
6th to the 14th. Okay, very good. Sometime in the middle of Hanukkah, toward the end. Okay, let's get started. This is our yearly holiday bash, and every year we like to just do a live session where we give some stuff away. We don't really even talk much about woodworking, so feel free to thumb the video down, evil internet person, later on. This is Nicole, my wife.
Hi.
She's beautiful.
Oh,
and I'm Mark. I'm not so much.
Oh, you
beautiful.
All the ladies love you.
Yeah, they do. Both of them that watch us. So thewoodwhisperer.com is where you can go to find more information about our woodworking stuff if you're new to this. But you're probably not new, and you're probably here because you want to win something. So make sure you go to thewoodwhisperer.com/live, and you'll see a link at the top to enter the giveaway. Just put your email address and your address in there. We're not going to use that for anything other than the purpose of sending you something if you should win. That just saves us time, because usually we have to email for an address, and it's this back and forth crap. This is going to make it nice and fast.
Trying
you win.
to streamline it.
Totally. And here's the cool thing. You don't have to be here to win. So if you enter and you have to go poop, you can go do your thing. If you have to work or something like that, you can go do that as well. As long as you're entered, you have a shot at winning. And if we already started and you got here late, as long as you're here and seeing it live and the thing is still going on, you could still enter and have a chance at winning. Does that sound good?
I'm picking the winners
Your nose.
as we go.
Oh, I'll be picking my nose as we go. All right, so anything else? Any business we have to talk about before we get started? How about a drink of water?
I'm out of coffee. I'm very upset.
I was out of coffee a long time ago, sister.
We should have made some more.
We should have. Or some eggnog, right? Okay. So let's get started. We've got some DVDs to give away. These are, if it's a really valuable DVD, it'll be by itself. But if it's something that's a little less expensive, we'll bundle 2 of them together. And we're going to start picking winners immediately.
I think we need to change how we say DVD, though.
DVD?
DVD.
DVD.
That's how Mateo says
He says DVD.
Where's the DVD?
Where's the DVD?
Where's the DVD?
All right. He's a Jersey Italian, and he doesn't even know it. Okay, first thing I have here is David Marc's Season 3. This is a standalone product because it's actually not cheap, and it's worth every penny. Season 3 is a really good one. His wall mirror, glass top table, cherry blanket rack, inlaid corner table. David is the man. He's a master at the craft, and he's something we should all aspire to be in life.
He's a really nice guy, too.
We love David and Victoria.
We love you, David, if you're watching.
We love them
You're
both.
probably not watching, but...
No, he's not. He's got better things to do. So yeah, Season 3. Who's our lucky winner?
All right, here I go. And
We're
it
picking.
is Scott
Scott Urick?
Urick
Scott Urick.
from
Congratulations.
Virginia Beach. Beach.
From Virginia Beach. You get this DVD, and we will this DVD. We will send it off to you. By the way, if you want these, if you don't win the David Marc's Woodworks DVDs, you can get them at djmarks.com, and you could download the episodes individually or as a group, but those are fairly priced as well.
And that was season 3?
Season 3 goes to that guy that we just said.
Oh, I like this new system.
It's good, right?
It's way good.
Season 5 is the next one. This may be one of my favorite seasons. I think this is like when the show really hit its stride. David does a lot of bent lamination in it. He does his beautiful contemporary chair. You can see right there on the front. Let's see, that treasure chest thing? Treasure chest thing that he made. It's really early. 2 4:30, 5 a.m. wake-up days in a row. I'm kind of beat. But this treasure chest thing is awesome. I heard, if I'm not mistaken, I think someone stole that from David at one of the shows that he went to. That is just lame. But you got to check it out. It's got a like coopered top, really beautiful stuff. So season 5, who's our winner?
People are confused about where they need to enter, even though it says on the page where because it's not a normal giveaway page. This is a special.
Yeah, if you're confused, let me unconfuse you. Go to thewoodwhisperer.com/live. There's a link right at the top that says enter the giveaway. Click that and enter the giveaway, and you're done. That's all there is to it.
Yep.
Doesn't get any easier than that.
And I'll keep adding the
Nicole
link.
will keep adding the link to the chat rooms just in case you're still confused in spite of me unconfusing you. Who's our season 5 winner?
Oh, yeah.
Let's get the party going.
Pick the winner.
If they miss it, tough, oh, I can't say that.
Noogies.
Tough noogies.
Michael
Abricky. Michael Abricky.
from Chicago.
From Chicago, my hometown. Not really. They have great pasta there. Where do we go? Rosebuds?
Rosebuds.
Rosebud?
And we had the baked cavatelli.
Yeah, the baked cavatelli.
Was amazing.
Fantastic. Only been to Chicago once. Also, we went to that great breakfast place too. So season 5, who is his? What's his name again? Michael something.
Michael O.
Some guy named Michael.
Michael Obrick.
Congratulations, Michael.
Yes.
Merry Christmas.
I think it's cute that all of you are saying, pick me, pick me. That's not how this is working.
It doesn't influence the results whatsoever, but it does make us laugh.
Completely random.
So please keep typing pick me. And season 6, another great Woodworks. Again, djmarks.com if you want to buy these, but who's our winner of season 6 of Woodworks?
Season 6 of Woodworks.
You don't have time to play in the chat, by the way.
I know. I need you to draw it out.
There's nothing more to say. I said it all.
Cremona.
What? That's suspicious now.
He's not suspicious. This is random.
He's almost like, you know how giveaways like employees, family, and friends can't be eligible to win? How does Matt Cremona win?
He entered the giveaway.
Well, Matt, here you go, buddy. And it was honestly completely random. And maybe you can learn something. That's pretty awesome, though. I'm sure he's a fan of Woodworks and David's stuff. If he doesn't already have it, he should enjoy it.
Yeah, you're keeping this in a row.
It's in order. It's in order, sister. So congratulations, Matt. Now get back to work. You got a guild project to make. What are you doing goofing off over here?
Taskmaster.
Yeah. Okay. Next one is a combination. All right. So now keep in mind. Now those were brand new. Some of these DVDs are actually from my collection, and I don't my personal collection. I don't need them anymore, so I'm gifting them to other people. And some things are actually things that I had to test. For instance, shaker table. 3 DVD set. I had to test something because a customer had an issue. So it's still brand new. All the discs are in there. It just doesn't have the film on it and has only been used once. All right. So that's it's me giving away stuff. So this one, Make an Inlaid Gallery Table by Rob Millard. Interesting. Here you go, dude. Congratulations.
Yay.
Next pair is not that one. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. Okay. The next one is a Sam Malouf feature from Taunton. This is really good. I got this when I was making the rocking chair, just to kind of get some insight into what they did in the Sam Malouf shop, and it is really good. It's sort of documentary with a little bit of how-to, because as they're doing the documentary, they're taking you through and showing you parts of the process, which is really, really cool to see Sam, even at that age, doing his thing. The passion is just awesome. And then I've got a Lee Nielsen setup video. And it's actually, for a setup video, it's actually really good for the low-angle jack plane. I guess if you don't have a low-angle jack plane, it's not going to be all that useful to you, but there's good information in there either way. And you should have a low-angle jack plane, frankly. Everyone should have one, don't you think?
Sure.
I think so. So who gets this combo, this pair?
All right, we have,
Who dat?
who dis?
Did it go?
Yeah, I hit the button.
Are we having technical difficulties?
Let me just refresh. Winners. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. How's it going?
It's thinking? Okay. We'll wait. Nicole's perfect system is not so perfect, is it?
It's not drawing.
We didn't really account for what we do if something just completely screws up in the drawings.
Yeah. Ah, crap.
Well done.
I don't know why it's not drawing. I clicked the thing because it kept on popping up.
Okay, we have to close some windows down and open them back up. Okay. Bear with us, you know, this is the
Hey, it's live.
the fun
We're doing it
technicalities
live.
of a live broadcast.
Okay. Take some questions.
I think, honestly, I think everything should just go to Matt Cremona from here on out. Let's just call it a day. I don't have anything open to answer questions.
Okay.
It's all very professional here at the Wood Whisperer.
Hey, what can I say?
Now's a good time for a pee break. Not for me, for you guys.
I got it.
Okay, we're back. And who is it? Michael, another
Cog.
Michael. Michael Coghill
From Chickasaw.
from Oklahoma. Let's just go with the state, hon. Just the state. Congratulations, Michael Coghill. You won yourself a nice little pair. Let's pick the next one. Okay, this next two-pack is build a traditional 18th century jointer plane. Look at this thing. Boom, baby. And then another, like I described with the Guild project before, instead of the shaker table, this is now the chest of drawers. And by the way, these are now collector's items because we're not making them anymore. So if you have one of these Guild DVDs, enjoy it. It's probably worth 50% of what you bought it for now. Just kidding. This pair goes to...
It goes to... Oh, it's down here now.
That may be. When you said prevent dialogue, that was probably,
that's probably what it was.
stopping something from running.
Christopher Jones.
Christopher Jones.
From Robertsville, Missouri.
From Missouri. Christopher Jones. Congratulations.
I'm not from Robertsville.
You're from Missouri. It's a very big state.
Yes.
You probably don't know him. Yeah, chest of drawers. 18th century joiner plane. All yours, buddy. Congratulations and Merry Christmas to you. Okay, so this is the last DVD pack. We've got Build the Portable Moravian Workbench with Will Myers. Looks like a very happy guy building his workbench. It's portable, so he's excited. And Joinery Hand Planes with Bill Anderson. He also is very excited, as you can see. He loves his joinery hand planes. It's very nice. He looks like a guy I'd want to learn woodworking from. Choosing, refurbishing, and using joinery hand planes is actually the title. Who's the lucky winner of this sweet pair of woodworking goodness?
Let's see here. It is...
Who it am? Who's that? Kjell Baki.
Yep.
K-J-E-L-L.
New Berlin, Wisconsin.
Or maybe the J is silent or something. Kel Baki.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, from Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
There you go. This is yours. Here, hold on.
Remind people.
I'm going to kiss it. Ready? That's for you, pal. All right.
People are asking how they enter.
Okay.
So people are
Well,
coming
just a
in.
reminder, if you want to enter, it's not too late. Go to thewoodwhisperer.com/live, and there's a link at the top where you can enter the giveaway. It's not too late. The only time it's too late is after the show is over. That's when
Yeah.
it's too late.
We've got 12 of the 19 prizes.
12 of the 19 prizes still left.
Yep.
Okay. You need to pick about 5 in quick succession because they're all guild projects.
Oh.
So pick 5 winners
Okay.
quickly.
Quickly.
As quick as you can go.
1, 2,
Oh, this is painful.
3.
You know what? The thing is, the history of the giveaway system that we've used for the Holiday Bash changes every year. And I have to say, this is actually the best. So if you think we're having trouble and it's like a pain in the butt, this is the best it's been.
5.
Although that one year we did pre-select the winners, But the problem with that
People
was
that-
it wasn't as exciting and fun.
Well, and people were there that didn't enter before, and they're like, why can't I enter?
Yeah, people who showed up live couldn't get their entry
Just
in.
like the people that are probably watching this after, are like, I missed it.
Oh, Spagnuolo! But
All
yeah,
right.
this is way better. All right, so each person we announce now is going to be able to pick any guild project they want. So you go to the website at thewoodwhispererguild.com, you see a project you like, you get that project immediately. And even if you're already a guild member, you could pick another project, add it to your account, no
Or
problem
you
at
can
all.
gift it to somebody.
Or gift it to someone else, yeah. You could do that too. All right, so we've got 5 names to announce.
Yes, there's one name in here I can't wait to say.
Okay,
All right.
ready? Carl Olson, Pete Sudlow, Scott Johnson,
There are many Scott Johnsons.
not our friend Scott Johnson,
not
you
our
sure?
friend.
I didn't think Scott gave a hoot
No,
about
it is
woodworking.
Salt Lake City.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, but Scott's not a wood turner.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, John Von Badinsky.
That's my favorite name.
John Von Badinsky.
John Von
Okay,
Claude.
no, that was Jean-Claude. And Aaron Myers.
Aaron Myers. We have 2 Canadians in this.
2 Canadians, eh?
Okay.
So you guys all will be contacted by Nicole, right? You're back and we'll get you all set up. Now, we need 2 special winners. The stakes are being raised a little bit here. The value of the prize is going up.
Yes.
Pick 2 winners, and we have a donor, an anonymous donor.
Carl Olson says, that's me. I have them all.
Well, he can gift it to someone else then. 2 winners, please.
2 winners.
You're slacking off.
I'm not slacking off. I'm engaging with our audience.
This is where you need to engage, right here. Laser focus, sister. Right there. 2 winners. Now, these 2 people are going to win the early bird bundle as purchased by a anonymous donor who wants to credit Wood Talk for it, which I appreciate, but I'm not going to let that happen because Wood Talk didn't pay for it. This anonymous donor is a good friend, really, really great guy, but he wanted to make sure some other people get to enjoy the guild.
All right.
And the early bird bundle now contains Matt Cremona's sofa table, the Barrister bookcase, and the tall case clock. That is one heck of a bundle.
We have someone from Italy.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, well, hold on. So that bundle will be yours, and if you're already a guild member and maybe you have some of those projects, we'll work something out so you get the equivalent in your account. Okay.
David
David Guini
Guini.
in Italy. You have to pick another one.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
A nice, see, the good thing about the digital stuff
nice
is
Italian boy.
international stuff is no problem.
Yep.
So we can let a nice Italian boy win. And Jeremy Iverson,
From Minneapolis.
not from Italy.
Not from Italy.
Not that there's anything wrong in Minneapolis, but it's just not Italy. Congratulations, guys. So again, we'll contact you and set you up with an early bird bundle from a wonderful, generous, anonymous holiday donor.
You know who you are.
You know who you
You're
are.
awesome.
You sexy boy, you. All right. Now we've got a couple other things. These are where the stakes are higher. This is getting exciting. I'm starting to sweat. Not really. This is a Shopfox 4-piece mortising chisel set. Now, I'll warn you ahead of time. This is only useful, pick a winner.
Oh, sorry.
She's terrible at this. A 4-piece mortising chisel set. You got 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, and half. And if you don't have a mortising, a hollow chisel mortiser, this might not be that useful to you, so my apologies. But maybe it'll be the kick you need to get yourself a nice mortiser. And you know what, I'll tell you what, if you don't, you can always use these mortising chisels for making square plug holes and square recesses for various things, which is what I've done in the past. So this is brand new. It goes to Brad Neely.
Yay!
What's that name? Nebraska?
Omaha.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah.
There you go. Congratulations. This, again, really nice little set here. The reason I'm even giving this away is because I accidentally bought 2 of them. I don't remember how I did that. But sometimes if I buy an extra, I just hold on to it.
They didn't, okay. I was just making sure it wasn't something somebody sent to you.
Nope. I bought it. It's an extra. All right, here come the grand prizes. These are the big ones. This is what you've all been waiting for. Oy, here we go. Picking a winner? Oi, this is a Festool something. You picking a winner?
I did.
Festool OF1010. It is not their smallest router. They've got a trim router, but this is the one up from that. Really good serviceable router, plunge base. It's something that I never used a whole lot because I had the OF1400, but this is really a worthy addition to anyone's collection. There it is. It is used by me. Single owner, and I use my tools fairly gently, so I think this is going to serve you well. And I'm even going to leave my dust in there. I'm going to be so lazy about this and not even bother to clean it.
What if they want you to sign it?
I'm not going to charge for the dust. I can sign anything you want. Just give me specifics on what you want signed and where.
Yeah, when I contact you, if you want anything signed.
Yeah, and I'm more than happy to sign the box. I could even sign the router, but there's really not any great place to do that. But if that's something you really want, you want me to deface your tools, I'm happy to do it. And who's our lucky winner?
All right, here's the lucky winner. Dustin Curtis.
Dustin Curtis!
From Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tulsa, Oklahoma. Remember we went to Tulsa that one time? Was it Tulsa, Oklahoma? With that woodworkers club that I did a talk at? I thought it was Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Or was it Idaho? It was somewhere over there, right? Anyway, congratulations.
Maybe.
Was it Curtis?
Dustin.
Dustin.
Dustin Curtis.
Curtis, okay. Never trust a man with two first names. Isn't that what they say? So congratulations. Merry Christmas, Dustin. This is your new Festool 1010 that we will send out to you ASAP. Lightsaber Death Strike. All right. And lastly,
All right.
this is the big one. This is the Guild Ultimate Pack, where some lucky
I
winner,
have 3.
then you have something that's wrong. We have one lucky winner. Oh, the books. We got to do 2 books.
2 books.
We'll go back and do those. Let's just do the grand prize, the big one. So one lucky person.
Do the books.
Let's just do what I'm doing.
All right.
This is you get to see husband and wife bicker live. That's fantastic. Lost my train of thought. Okay, so one lucky winner will get every guild project that exists. Hopefully we'll get someone who doesn't already have a guild membership. That would be really cool. You get access to everything. Now, mind you, not everything going forward. You'll have to purchase future projects, but everything that's in the guild right now will be yours. And who won it? Jeffrey Mager.
From Wisconsin.
Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
There you go.
Oshkosh Bagosh. Did you own any of those?
No, it's too expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did I have them?
I don't know.
My mom must have had a coupon. Okay, Jeffrey, congratulations. We're going to get you set up with a full guild suite. That'll be nice, huh? Merry Christmas. And Nicole will email you, and we'll get you all set up. All right, so we're going to take a step back now to something cheaper. And I don't have any books here. Well, they're in boxes and stuff. Let me see. So the last 2 things we're going to give away, if you want to just pick those 2 ahead of time, we're giving away copies of Hybrid Woodworking, which is my book. Oh, darn it. You want me to go get from a box back here? Millie? I keep the books all the way in the back of the shop. So you can hear me, but you cannot see me. So 2 copies. Here we go. Hybrid Woodworking. 2 copies will go out. This is 192 pages on a methodology that I like to adopt and that I just call hybrid woodworking because it incorporates hand tools and power tools in, I wouldn't say equal measure. I do favor the power tools more, but I bring a lot of hand tools into it. And this is kind of my whole philosophy behind it. In fact, it's the philosophy a lot of woodworkers use. I just decided to write a book about it. I had nothing better to do for 6 months, so I wrote a book. But I like it.
I like it too.
And 2 lucky winners will get it.
Pictures.
Nicole helped me with a lot of those pictures, actually. You also helped by taking care of our kid while I wrote a book for 6 months.
We went to the zoo a lot.
That was a crazy time.
Yeah.
Let's not do that again. Okay, here's our 2 lucky winners. Dimitar Mangovsky and James Hodgson.
Dimitar is from Virginia, and James is from
Virginia and Washington. Yeah, congratulations, guys. You get a copy of my book. So those are the only 2 that are out of order that we just have to remember to give those books away. Questions that may have popped up if Nicole sees any.
26. I'm closing the giveaway so people
Oh,
won't
I
get
see.
frustrated.
I see. So anybody building some great holiday projects this year? I am building none. I built the gaming table. Oh, Merry Christmas, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
I hope you enjoy your table.
Oh, that's a wonderful gift.
Yes, I know.
Oh, Am.
It's the gift that keeps on giving, like the Jelly of the Month Club.
Those are expensive. I've actually looked into that stuff. That was a really expensive gift that Clark got.
Well, it was a corporate gift. It had to be high quality.
Josh Clark in the chat room wants to know where he can buy the book.
That's a great question. twwstore.com.
Store is closed right now.
Oh, the store's closed right now. You can get it on Amazon. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Just go to Amazon, look
If
for
you
hybrid
want to wait
woodworking.
until our shipping department gets back,
Yeah, my mom's back east for a funeral, so when she gets back, the store will reopen.
and that's at TWW Store.
And that'll be what, in a few days?
Yeah, a few days. It says on the TW.
Early next week, I
It
think.
says on the website. So.
Yeah, we usually prefer people buy it from us because that's, for us personally, the most beneficial. So if you want to wait for TWW Store. It's also the only place you can get an autographed copy. No one else has autographs. And you get a bonus video when you buy the book.
Yep.
But you can also get it from Amazon if you just want it quicker.
Yep.
Because we don't offer Prime shipping.
Nope.
That's for sure.
Tiki66
Wiki.
wants to know, how did Woodworkers Fighting Cancer end up?
Oh, well, we haven't made our official announcement about
Yeah.
Woodworkers Fighting
Which
Cancer
we're
just
gonna
yet.
do a video highlighting everybody that participated.
Yeah, we'll do something nice for everybody. Turnout on that was fantastic.
Yeah.
We're still, do we have the final tallies on that?
I just got 3 more donations
Okay.
today, but I think it was in memory of your aunt.
Oh, I see. But bottom line is we broke 20,000.
Yep.
Right? The goal was 15. We broke 20. Ballpark, how many people built? 100 something?
Yeah, we had a number of like high school woodworking classes.
Right.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
So-
like 20 kids built it, and each one
Exactly.
counts.
So we had roughly, I need to do the final tally, but the first tally was like 111, but then I got the actual classes, the student ones. So I'm thinking I'm closer to like 130, 140 participants.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, that's the thing. It's not, we've thought in the past about doing simpler projects to get more people to be able to build, which is nice in theory, but even when we do a more, complicated project, we still get a decent turnout. And we like the idea of presenting something that's a little bit of a challenge so that the people can actually get something out of it when they build it. It's not just something that's going to wind up being thrown away in the garbage. So yeah, we'll have to see. Next year, I really want to do a toy, but like a good toy, So we'll have to look. We'll have to
The
look
little
at that.
walking toy, the little turtle was cute.
That would be like the grasshopper thing.
Yeah.
That would have been a good candidate for something like that.
Richard Spry wants to know, what was your favorite project this year?
The sculpted rocker was my favorite project,
Yeah.
without a doubt. I mean, the gaming table is good too. That was a lot of fun, but there was a lot more stress around the gaming table because of our personal situation and having a baby early. So I have a little bit of some negative associations with that project. The rocker was something that I think I had never built it before, but I knew had techniques and things that I was familiar enough with that it wouldn't be a problem. But it was one of those diving into the deep end sort of things, building it for the first time while having a couple thousand of my closest friends watch me, and seeing if I mess up as I go. So the challenge was high, and the reward was great on that one. So I think the rocker, favorite
What about
project.
Free Site project? I really like the hamper. That was
I'd say the hamper.
The hamper was.
Yeah, because I don't remember how many I did this year. I didn't do that many, but the mirror was on there. I can't remember the other ones. Obviously, there weren't that many, to be honest. But
Do you know that next
the
year?
hamper was a good one.
Next year we're going to be celebrating 10 years doing this. We're going to have to do something fun, like a 10-year celebration.
We'll do a 2016 holiday bash. How about that? Yeah, 10 years. That's absolutely flipping ancient in online sort of podcasting.
I saw somebody on
Content producing.
I saw somebody on Twitter called you the OG woodworker. I love the OG internet woodworker.
Yeah, I saw that too. I like that.
I did too.
I'm the iced tea of woodworking.
Let's see. Somebody asked about top tools for beginner woodworkers. Didn't we do a video?
If you Google that, you'll probably find my answer to that. Or look it up on YouTube. We have a video on that.
Matt Sear wants to know biggest hope for next year.
Biggest hope for next year?
These These are nice questions.
That-
I like these questions.
Honestly, there's kind of the same hope every year that everybody is healthy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the last couple of years has been really rough. Last year at this time, I lost an uncle, actually 2 uncles. And this year, that's why my mom is back east. We lost an aunt, and I'll be making another memory box for my uncle for that. And it's, you know, and other people in the family are still sick. It's just, you know what, can we have some healthy years here without people getting sick? That would be great. So I want my kids to be healthy, I want my family to be healthy, and that's about all I can ask for.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Someone asked what's on your shirt. That's Ralphie.
It's a microphone.
No, it's Ralphie.
Oh, that's Ralphie. See, it's really big and kind of muted, which I like because you have to look closely to see what it is. Actually, you have to look from far away to see what it is.
Sir Malky asked me,
Sure makes a lot.
how can I
Do you like big butts, Nicole?
how can I get my wife to show any excitement or interest in woodworking?
Start making money. Honestly, right? I mean,
No, I think he's saying for her.
oh, for her to get interested. I thought you meant as in like to support him doing the woodworking.
I'm assuming that he's wanting her to get involved.
It reminds me of
that's
the
like
guys who
trying
ask
to-
that in video games,
Yeah,
right?
video
Where they say, I
games.
want my girlfriend to be more interested in my video games.
Right.
And what they don't realize is it's a double-edged sword,
Okay.
right? Because it can be good in one sense, but at the same time, now you got to worry about who's playing. You know, is the console free? And same thing can happen with the shop. Like sometimes,
That's why you just get 2 gaming machines.
oh, you can't get 2 shops though.
That's true.
And you know, Nicole and I have lived together since we've known each other, just because of the way that we met as roommates. We've never, as long as we were dating, pretty much, minus a week or 2 maybe.
No, it was like a month.
Was it a month?
Yeah.
Felt like a year. But we've always lived together, so we have had to set up certain barriers in our relationship for our own private time and private space. Now, as time went on, you know, you kind of, things mush together. You go from, you know, independent checking accounts to joint checking 10 years later. I've got my shop, she's got her office, so there are points where it's like I like to be alone sometimes. I like to be alone with my thoughts, doing woodworking and hanging out by myself. So I don't know that I would necessarily want to.
You can't push a hobby.
Right.
She has to be interested in it. I mean, if
For
that
sure.
was the question.
Yeah. It's
like-
hard to, I mean, here's the thing. This maybe it sounds sexist to say this or stereotypical, but a lot of women crafters, people who are into the craft, they really seem to gravitate to scroll saw work, to turning,
I was gonna say I like turning.
things like intarsia. So I'm not saying that's what she's going to be interested in, because there are plenty of, you know, hardcore women woodworkers who can, you know, woodwork circles around me. It's got nothing to do with that. It just seems from the people I've spoken to and had experience with that a lot of women gravitate toward those things. I don't know why. It's the gentler side of woodworking. I don't know. So maybe the things you're doing might not be all that interesting to her. So maybe go outside of the realm of what you normally do and see if you can get her interested in some scroll saw projects or turning. Those things just may appeal to her, and in the way that the other things don't, you know. But you're absolutely right. I would never. I like this. Let's give relationship advice from here on out. I would never force it, because if that's the case, if she's not that interested, she's just not that interested.
Yeah.
You know. And then the cool thing about, you know, relationships is you can have your separate hobbies, but you can also have the things that you do together as a couple. And I think having separate interests is actually a very, very healthy thing.
Yeah. Somebody asked if we were playing Fallout 4. Yes.
We are playing Fallout 4.
Yeah. Finally.
I got about 20 hours in, but man, it's like pulling teeth. It's very difficult to find any time to game when it's a busy season for the website.
Yeah.
And just with 2 kids at home now, and us, we're, you know, Nicole's doing most of the baby overnight stuff, well, all of the baby overnight stuff.
Most.
And my tasks are focused on our 4-year-old, so we're almost living separate lives most days, right?
Well, at night.
At night.
But we are still able to watch our shows.
A little bit, but the point is, by the time, you know, 8 or 9 o'clock rolls around and both kids are quiet and sleeping, you know, most of the time you don't have a whole lot of energy to give.
I
But
really
yeah,
like
we're playing a
Fallout
little
4.
bit. It's good so far.
I love the Fallout world.
The crafting system, I think, it's clunky. It needs some work. I think they could have done better with that, but I do love it.
Yeah.
What else? I like the sort of off-topic questions. Oh, I burped.
Nicole, hi. Please ask Mark if he can upload new free woodworking videos.
No.
We do it all the time. We've been doing it for 10
I
years.
just say no.
Yeah. Okay. You're in the process of building us a new bed.
Yeah, I still have to do the design work, but I'm working on a bed that'll be posted on the free site. Did you catch the gaming table? That was just posted a couple days ago.
That's true. Tony said, when did you start woodworking?
I don't remember the year. What was it?
2000.
It was right after we bought
Right
the house.
after we bought the house, and that was in 2001?
So
Yeah,
2001?
2001.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
And,
How much time we have? A couple more minutes?
What classes does one take to start into woodworking from crafts to furniture?
Basic furniture class. Like I think one of the best things you could do is find a class that is building a project you're interested in. Don't pick something too difficult, just something fairly straightforward. You can do weekend and 5-day classes at most of the woodworking schools around. Pick a project that you would love to have in your home and go build it. And a lot of times they will walk you through the whole process, even if you don't have a ton of heavy machine experience or hardcore woodworking experience. The goal is to step beginners through the process, and I think that's a really valuable thing to do. But in the context of a project you actually like, I think that makes it a whole lot more fun. There's also basic woodworking. There's basic woodworking courses you can take. I don't know where you are, but there are certain places like Palomar College, where you can go and you could take basics, and you may not build a project, but you'll be doing like little practice things.
It should be noted, what kind of learner are you?
What kind of learner are you?
He can read a book and
That's true.
know it. Me, on the other end, I have to actually do it to learn it.
If you're sort of that visual learner type, you have it made, because go to YouTube, right? There's a ton of information there. A good example I always like to use is Vic. Our buddy Vic, who was with us since the beginning, it seems like, really studied furniture making by watching other people do it. And then he slowly but surely built up his shop, and his first project out of the gate was this beautiful cradle that was actually published in Fine Woodworking's gallery, right? And I've sent stuff to Fine Woodworking where they're like, psh, 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 like I throw it at them, they swat them down as I throw them. But Vic got published just like that, his first project. So this is a guy who really has studied and was able to make those connections in his brain so that when he actually physically went to do it, his learning curve was really, really short, and he just kind of got into it and made it happen. So really does, she's right, it does depend on the type of learner you are.
Let's see, somebody asked what our daughter's name is.
Our daughter's name is Ava. Ava Elizabeth. The Elizabeth is after my grandmom. And Ava is after a little kid we saw on the Food Network when we went at the hibachi grill place.
We were trying to figure...
we were thinking about names for a while.
For your kid is kind of a daunting. You're like, this name is going to be with them.
There's a lot of names.
Entire life. So
we didn't overthink it. We're on our way out of the restaurant, and there was a Food Network.
On.
Yeah, there was a Food Network TV show thing on, and I guess one of the people involved in the making of the show, her name was Ava. We both saw it at the same time and looked at each other like, Ava, there you go. We'll go with that. But it turns out Ava is a very popular baby name. It's like on a top 5 for the last how many years.
I like it.
But, so we didn't pick it from a list. We just were inspired from something we saw on TV.
I'm getting a lot of people asking if they can drop by the shop. I'm going to say no because it's
I'll let Nicole
attached
answer
to our
that.
house.
It's a security, personal security thing.
Nothing
I
personal.
do let people stop by, but it's typically after I've exchanged a number of emails with them. Maybe they're a guild member, maybe not, you don't have to be, but if they're a guild member, that wins them a couple points right away because it's someone who I probably have had some other interactions with.
You got to get my approval, basically.
Yeah, but because the shop is on our property, we're located in a normal community. It's a gated community. We are a little bit security conscious when it comes to that stuff. So if I've never talked to you, we've never exchanged an email, and you just ask me if you can come over, we're going to have to say no.
Yeah.
If you
also, do not drop by.
Never drop by.
No.
Someone did that once. That was really weird.
Yeah.
But if we've exchanged some emails and we establish a rapport, and I could see that you're a regular human being, then there's usually no problem with someone stopping by. In fact, we've had a lot of visitors in the last 6 months. It seems like we've had a lot of people stop by. But again, people that I've sent more than one email back and forth with.
Let's see.
Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom.
I'm going back and forth between the chats.
Someone said suggestions for reptile terrarium wood.
Oh,
Now,
really?
mind you, I don't have specific knowledge on this, though I did collect reptiles. I don't have any research-backed opinions on it. That said, I would apply some of the same logic that we apply to food-safe woods that we use in regular wood crafting to build things for the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to go with something that doesn't have any sort of odor or oils on the surface. You don't want something with lots of like pitch and resin in it. So think about cutting boards. So I honestly think maple is probably one of the most, inert might not be the right word to use, but if you know what that term means, you kind of understand what I'm trying to say. It's a very safe wood to include. So there are certain woods that just can be bad for animals, you know, like, is it cedar or something like that? And like horses have problems with certain woods. So I don't know how sensitive reptiles are to various species that might have certain aromas and they might emit certain chemicals. But if you stay with something like maple, I don't know that you can go wrong. Maple, birch, cherry, I think a lot of the good
Alder.
standard domestics. Alder, if you have some clear pine, probably not bad. You just stay away from the sappy stuff. Yeah, that's probably what I would do.
Tyler Stevens, you're awesome. When you were talking about the classes, he said, "What are you doing? Don't go to YouTube, just join the guild."
Oh, don't go to classes or YouTube, just join the guild. Ugh, my eye itches. All right, what else? Let's do one or two more questions.
Okay.
I like the personal questions.
I
Keep
do
those
too,
going.
yeah.
Let's do those. We always do woodworking questions. Stream must be holding up pretty good, huh?
I think it's Ronald.
You have a puffy in your
I know
hair.
I do.
It's puffy.
Do you shop visits to member shops when you travel? You don't travel.
I don't travel, so by default the answer would be no. Yeah, I do travel once in a while, though I haven't traveled lately. I will be going to Woodworking in America. I meant to tell you that. That's
Okay.
non-optional this
When
year.
is it?
In September, I think? In the fall?
Where is it?
It's back in Kentucky this year.
Oh, okay.
So I don't usually visit other people's shops, and the reason is because I typically keep my travel time tight. You know, with family at home and everything, I want to minimize my days on the road when I do have to do that. So it doesn't usually, because if I'm going there for something, typically that thing takes up my entire day. It doesn't leave a lot of time for me to go to check out other people's shops. I would have to add days on at the beginning or the end of the trip in order to pull that off. So it usually, just because of logistics, it usually doesn't happen.
So he asked what our sleep numbers are and if we like the new bed.
My sleep number is, I don't remember. I said it and I never went back to it. It's like,
Yours is higher than mine. I like a softer.
yeah, I'm like 50 or 60,
Yeah, something.
maybe 70 even. I don't
I think
remember.
you're high.
But I go on her side of the bed and I'm just like, like what is, there's no support here. How do you sleep on this?
I love it. It's nice.
I like a firmer mattress.
John Sanford said, keep in mind what's good or bad for people may not be the same for reptiles. So I'm sure there's...
Well, of course,
yeah.
but I think of something like maple, which is just, it's used throughout the culinary industry. If you're using something as a wood product, cutting boards typically, you know, maple is going to be used. That's why I'm saying I'm not an expert on this, but I think it's a pretty safe bet that if humans are okay with it, there's a good chance that, you know, reptiles will be okay too. So something like maple is pretty unoffensive on every level. But there's also charts out there where you could look at like irritants and what level of an irritant it is to see a wood toxicity chart. Just Google that and you'll find more information on that type of stuff.
A lot of people asking about making a living on YouTube
Making a living on YouTube.
and sponsors and all of that fun stuff. I don't know if you want to, because different people are asking.
What kind of question? Just give me some specific questions.
How many subscribers does it take before you can make a living off of YouTube?
Okay, let's get one thing out of the way first. I'm a terrible YouTuber.
Yes.
I don't follow the rules, and I say rules with
Yeah.
air
I
quotes.
don't know if you're the best person to ask this.
I am not the best person to ask this question. There are channels that are really good about, what's it, Tim Schmoyer's channel? Which he's doing some changes now. I don't know what he's going to do.
Bob's channel.
No, I'm talking about people who talk about YouTube tactics.
Gotcha.
There are people who really know how the system works, and they know how, for lack of a better phraseology, they know how to game the system. They know how to make it work best for them. And a lot of the top-level, you know, woodworking YouTubers that you know of do a fantastic job of harnessing the power of the YouTube community. I am not one of those people. Look around. Everybody's making weekly videos. I just can't do that. You know, it's impossible for me to do it. I frankly refuse to do it. I don't want to work that hard. I want to enjoy what I do for a living, and in order to do that, I need to do it at a pace that makes sense for me and for my family. So I am a terrible YouTuber in regards to what you're supposed to do. So I don't, and here's the little factoid, I don't make my living on YouTube. YouTube is actually a small part of what we do as a business. And I say proudly that if YouTube were to implode tomorrow and suddenly be gone, our business would survive just fine. We have other means to get our content out to people, and we've spent years building our website up as a destination. I don't want people to go to YouTube to watch us. I want them to go to our website if possible. That said, if things disappeared on YouTube, we would certainly lose a lot of people because, you know, tons of people. For me, I go into the YouTube app. You know, I very rarely go to these other people's websites. Sure. So it's kind of just the way things are. You will always have a percentage of people just on YouTube. But if you're looking about going, you know, pro and you want to actually make a living doing this, stop thinking about YouTube, right? Make it part of your strategy and learn it and try to do well with it. But you got to think beyond YouTube because guess what?
What happens if Facebook blows up tomorrow? Like, they're really making big strides in video and doing things like Facebook.
You mean blow up in a good way?
Blow up in a good way.
Yeah,
like
it becomes another
making
destination for
YouTube,
content.
Like, it's another segment.
Right, but the best advice I can give you is to plan as if YouTube isn't there, right? And Google, whether we like to think so or not, Google is not your friend. Google is doing whatever is in their best interest. So if you're trying to plan a business around Google, you may someday go, oh crap, you know, how many people get their AdSense accounts banned because someone like does a click bombing or whatever you would call that, where they are doing, you know, unauthorized clicks or illegal clicks, and you lose your AdSense revenue. And if that's your business model, you're dead at that point, right? So make the YouTube videos. Again, check out Tim Schmoyer's channel, is really good. And look at what some of the top YouTubers are doing. Emulate those things, and that will certainly make you more successful. But again, YouTube has to be a part of your strategy, not the strategy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. Millie's farting.
Oh, that was me this time. I'm just kidding.
No, that smells like a Millie fart. Yeah, so we've gotten on the Facebook mentions live video, which is really cool.
Yep, live video is fun.
Liam wants to know, why do you not like your lathe?
I
didn't know you didn't.
I just used it in the last project, dude. Go check it out. I made a little pin.
Somebody's like, Google is your friend, take it back.
That's somebody who's going to be crying very soon. Like, here's a good example, right? Not to dwell on this, because if you don't make videos, you probably don't care. But I just uploaded my gaming table video. I'm using music that I purchased legally and have a license to use. But because of the way YouTube has to sort of do their thing with copyright holders, the video was uploaded, ready to roll, and before I even finished the upload, I got a copyright warning about a song that I have the legal license to use. And I immediately was posed with the decision to hold off on publishing my content and waiting, which I really didn't want to do, or publish it and make no money. Because as soon as that copyright flag goes up, you can't make money on it. And if you publish, someone else makes money on your video. To me, that doesn't sound like someone who gives a crap about my well-being, right? It's really in favor of the copyright holder who is putting up this like shotgun approach of anyone who posts this, whether they have a license or not, anyone who posts this is going to get flagged with that song in it, right? So I got flagged. But ultimately, if YouTube was a little bit more content creator friendly, they would have certain accounts or a certain level that you can reach where you're an approved account. And you are given the benefit of the doubt. You're innocent until proven guilty instead of the other way around, right? So these are the warning signs. Think about the YouTube Red thing, right? Not like it matters. I don't think YouTube Red is going to hurt anybody.
Somebody actually asked if
I honestly don't think it's going to hurt anybody. I think it's fine. But if you don't understand it or you don't like the concept of what they're doing with it, just another rule that you are building your house on someone else's land. And you got to understand as a business how scary that is and how it makes very little sense. So exploit YouTube as much as you can. Use it for what it's good
They're
for.
exploiting you.
Yeah, build your audience. Play by the rules that are out there, and do the best you can there. But build a business outside of YouTube.
Yeah. So in the Wood Whisperer chat, Alessandro was asking about he can't, because of where he lives, he can't join the guild. And I have a project that I've been working on, and I'm going to say it, so I actually do it in
Oh boy.
2016. So I've been working on a guild scholarship program. So the idea is that if you're a woodworker, you can't afford to join the guild and get some classes. Or
You're not lucky enough to win one.
And yeah, we try by doing these giveaways to get the guild into people's hands that maybe wouldn't be able to afford the guild. But another way is that I've been working on is setting up a scholarship program, because we've actually had some donations. We have some very generous members who love the guild, that want to see other people join the guild. So I have started that, and then I got pregnant and things got sidetracked. So I've actually
Stupid baby.
Started that, and I'm going to continue with that in 2016.
That'll
And the
be fun.
idea would be that if you're a woodworker, you would write an essay on why you should be selected as a recipient of the scholarship. So we're going to test it out this year.
I don't think a football is a great Christmas present. Whenever you see like someone writing an essay, I think of little Ralphie.
Yeah.
I don't think a football is a very good Christmas present. Well, that's cool. That's news to me.
Yeah.
Yay
so
for
it's been something
2016.
I've been working on. I will roll out the announcement of when it will be early 2016, and then we'll get some guild memberships in
Cool.
some people's hands. Because
Excellent.
I did that a few years back.
More questions?
And I gave one to a young woodworker. He was just starting out. He sent me his portfolio. I sent him, I'm like, I love this idea.
Yeah, it's good. I like it too.
All right.
Anything else before we head out?
Yeah.
It's going to be lunchtime soon,
I
huh?
know.
10:53?
A lot of people saying, wishing us a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Okay, well
Thank
then,
you.
are we done? Any
I
other
think-
burning questions?
I don't think there's any more burning. We have one. I
Okay.
need guild info. Is it a web-based class?
Oh.
More information.
You know, speaking of being terrible at things, I'm not a good YouTuber, and I'm actually not that great of a marketer either. I never remember to mention this stuff. So the Wood Whisperer Guild, all it is a paid, paying for plans and videos. Like you used to buy a DVD on how to build a project. Well, now you buy it in the guild, and you get immediate access to it. It's all digital. You can download them and save them, and you get the plans. And usually it's a SketchUp plan and a PDF plan. And the videos are really, see, there's no written section of the plan set, right? Most of the times like a magazine will publish an article and there's that written thing. Maybe they'll have a video that accompanies it. In our case, the video is the plan, right? You follow the video, you look at the sketches, the drawings, and you build along. It's a great way to build the project. So if you go to thewoodwhispererguild.com, you can find that information. There's even a welcome video on the homepage. There's a welcome video on the homepage that will explain how the guild works. But essentially, you just buy a project that you like, and boom, you're in. We have a bundle set up, so if you want to get 50% off, you buy the bundle. It's the early bird bundle, and it's cheaper because those projects haven't begun yet, so you're buying them early.
Yeah.
And you can get Matt Cremona's sofa table right now as part of the bundle, and 2 of my projects, the barrister's bookcase and a tall case clock. And that's basically giving you stuff all throughout 2016.
So you get the plans. Also, we just started doing closed captioning on the guild projects.
Right. So anyone's hearing impaired, or you're working in the shop and you want to see the text, you don't necessarily have the ability to hear it, the closed captioning is super helpful,
Yeah,
and it's
I've
good
gotten-
quality too. It's not like the automatic YouTube closed captioning, which can be kind of comical at times.
Yeah, it's the same closed captioning that we use on the free videos. We've just implemented on the guild videos.
Yeah.
And I've got nine projects done so far. So the gaming table is completed.
Yeah.
And I'll be continuing to update all of them with closed captioning in the new year.
Yeah, and ultimately, you know, speaking of YouTube and the free site, what happened was like the gadget station, the sculpted end table, a lot of those early projects turned out to be like 4, 5, 6, 10-part series. And while some people did like that, it became pretty clear that that was not the way to grab a big audience on the free side of things. You need to move things faster and do less detail. It's just the way it is. So that was kind of our inspiration when we started the guild, was let's take some of the stuff for the people who are truly interested in it and really hit it out of the park. And that's what the Guild has always been for me. It's a means to really get deep into the discussions on this stuff and still make it entertaining. It isn't like I just sit there and talk the whole time. I still, have to make it entertaining and interesting and move the pace along, but it's definitely hardcore woodworking, which just these days isn't quite as appropriate for the free side of things. Though I still, as promised, will continue to do detailed projects on the free site. It just may not be as detailed as the Guild.
Yeah. I mean, it's like you said, it's a digital DVD in form of
just
website.
digital and download, and you can download everything and keep it.
And it's yours for life. I've actually gotten that question a couple times recently.
Well, most places don't do a lifetime thing.
It is a lifetime.
Once you purchase it, as long as the website is up and running, you have access to it. Or you could just re-download it if you lose your files or whatever. All right, we're good?
I think we're good.
Okay.
There was more questions, but we don't want to make this too long.
No, it's already too long. It's almost an hour. All right, so thank you, everybody. We really appreciate it. Nicole and I always enjoy hanging out with you guys. I hope you are checking out the new shop talks that we're doing.
Yeah.
That's a new feature that's allowing me to get a little bit more frequent content, because I certainly can't build a project every week. But we can do other types of, I won't say vlog, but it's kind of got an element of that. But I answer a viewer question in a very short form video.
And you get a ton of questions.
I
so again, kind of going back to the 10-year thing, from the beginning you have been answering questions, and
My fingers are tired.
a lot of times for a very, very long time he answered every single one. And it wasn't until I think the last year or so that it just got overwhelming, that we've had to prioritize and find different ways to kind of...
There's a lot of Gmail filters.
Yes.
Let's put it that way.
Yeah. And it's nothing personal. It's just a matter of hours and time.
Ultimately, as a viewer, would you rather I sit at my computer answering emails or spend that time making more content, right? And I think most people would rather see me make videos than answering emails. So it's just a matter of, it's really the having children thing that caused me to be a little bit more selective in how I spend my time and focusing on the stuff that kind of makes the business go. And the emails are good. There's a support thing, but they're not necessarily the bread and butter of what we do. So, all right. I think that's really it, huh?
Yeah, thank you so much for a great
thanks, everybody.
2015.
Yeah, happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And wish you a happy and healthy 2016. Okay, I think we're done.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.
And I'll be emailing all of you that won. So, yeah, look out.
All right. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Did you have fun, Millie?
Get a little Millie after show action here.
Hi, baby.
Say hi, Millie.
Here, sit. Can you sit?
So I can, but I choose not to.
What
Whoa,
is that?
that is not a sit.
That's not a sit.
You silly dog.
Good baby.
Oh, girl. All right, I'm going to stop.
You can see my Christmas socks.
Ooh, nice. You can see my shoes. Look at my shoes.
You want to sit? Sit pretty. Good girl. Shake.
That's the excited
She
double
wants to
shake.
hug.